Hey guys, I'm going to talk to you today about the importance of having an emergency fund when you're on your journey towards getting out of debt and towards savings and investing and getting rich. Okay? Now, when you're trying to come up in the world like I am, you're trying to come up and get rich, there could be a lot of, sorry guys, I'm just way overtired. I don't want to make this video, but we got to keep pumping them out. So hopefully I'll get in the groove. Um, when you're coming up, there can be a lot of things that get in the way and that can take away all of those investments. The main thing is you don't want to have to be surprised by some kind of bad thing happening and then you have to sell your investments, like your car breaks down. That could be the biggest one. That's why I always stress the importance of buying a Toyota or buying a car that's known to be reliable, a Honda Civic. um, there's lots of some Buicks are reliable, lots of cars are reliable, but a lot of them are not. Um, or tire, like, again, that's the car. Or maybe your computer just gives out and you have to spend $600 on a new computer. Or you're going to owe tax money or whatever, and then you're going to have to chip in from your investments. All right. So to avoid having to access your investments to pay off emergencies, you need to save cash, specifically cash. You set it aside. So, and then, so how I do this is every time I save, maybe $500, my paychecks go in the bank, and then I get enough money, and then I'll say, okay, 500,000 bucks, I'll put into my real savings, okay? Or I don't know, guys. I'm just too tired to be making these videos, but we got to pump it out. We got to pump this one out. All right, we got to keep growing the channel. So where was I? I was really mixed up. That's where I was. So yeah, the main thing is you've got to start saving an emergency fund so that you don't have to take your investments and sell those. Um, so every time I save up, let's say $1,000, I'll take 100 and put it in that emergency fund. Or even when you're first starting out, you want to be building that emergency fund quicker. Okay, so every time you save and you want to invest like 1,000, take 200 or 300 of that and stock it in your emergency fund. Okay, and then put the rest in your investments. And once you keep on doing that, and once you get up to about, I'm gonna say, your real emergency fund should be at least 5 to 6 thousand, because how much is the engine in your car? If your engine blows, it's gonna be 5 6 thousand. That's one of the biggest things. Okay, so you should try to build up your emergency fund to about 6,000, or even more than that. Okay. So this is not easy, guys. Most people have a hard time saving $100, but you've got to start somewhere. Okay, you've got to start to reduce your expenses so that you can build up your emergency fund. And like I say, the best way to do it is to build up your emergency fund at the exact same time that you're starting to build investments. Even if you have no investments, put 50% of your extra money in your emergency fund and 50% of your extra money in your investments. And then once you get a big emergency fund, once you start to get $4,000 or $5,000, then you can put less money in your emergency fund, more towards your investments. And then once your emergency fund reaches maturity, 6,000 bucks, let's say, then you can put 100% of your money in your investments. Okay, I think that is the best way to do it. That way you can start investing right off the bat, even though your emergency fund is not fully complete. Okay, in my opinion, that's the best way to do it. So yeah, for the average person, you should build it up to about 5 6 grand. And just think about all of the things that cost huge money, especially nowadays. You can run into so many problems. Um, you know, stuff just comes out of the woodworks, it seems. The one time I needed brakes for my CRV, my Honda CRV, and that was $1,000 for brakes and rotors all the way around. Well, nowadays I know you can order the parts online and then, do it yourself or have a friend help you, and then it might only cost 500-600. And prices are always going higher. Um, so my emergency fund is already fully matured, so I can put 100% of my money, of my extra money, towards silver, gold, um, crypto like Shiba Inu if I want to. Um, I prefer obviously to buy investments that are down, that are depressed. I try to buy investments that people hate. They don't want it. They don't want to touch it. They want to throw it in the garbage. I pick it up and I keep it, and then it goes up. You want to buy things when people are ignoring them. So an emergency fund is incredibly important for someone that is trying to come up, trying to get rich, trying to go from zero to hero. All right. What else about an emergency fund is important? Nothing really, just the amount. You get enough. For some people, you might need a bigger emergency fund. What if you have a diesel truck and those can have problems that are extremely expensive? What if you own a home and a new roof is 15,000? I'm the kind of person that stresses staying completely debt free. I have zero debt, nothing. Um, and yeah, if you own a house, even if it's fully bought and paid for, you can have things that cost you 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, 15,000, or more. What if you have a large crack in the foundation or something? Um, so the further along you get on your savings journey, the more wealth you build, the bigger your emergency fund could potentially get. But remember, if you have plenty of gold, silver, or stocks, you could always take some of that out. Obviously you don't want to. You could take some of that out and use it. Um, but it's good to have a cushion first. So you go through that cushion, and if you do happen to use up your emergency fund, yeah, you'll have to chip into your investments, and that may be a reality for some people, but that's what you really want to avoid. Um, so the most important thing is that nobody has an emergency fund. Who do you know that has an emergency fund other than myself? You know, I know a few people, but that's because I'm in the world of finance. I'm in the world of investing. I know people that have money. You know, um, so there are. I don't know where I'm going with this anymore, guys. I'm way overtired. But yeah, we got to keep pumping these out. Um, the channel's growing really good. You cannot deny it. We're almost at 10,000 followers. One dude that I watch, he just does like workouts and stuff. He's got 110,000 followers, and that's where I'd like to be. And I have a feeling even he ain't making much money. But so I would like to get over 100,000 and get up to 200,000 followers. But I do think this will take some time. But the more videos I put out, the faster it'll be. All right. So let me show you something else I got, guys. This is a cool item I got. It's copper. It's a really cool decorative item. It's not worth much, maybe 10, 20, 30 bucks. Really cool item though. Put flowers in it, put whatever in it, But you can store your silver in here. That one doesn't even fit in there. Oh, there it goes. Whatever, guys. It's a really cool item. I do recommend it. Very nice item. All right, guys. I got to try to do some more videos. I'll see you later.